Meta is boring. Is that controversial? No, but for real, playing the same characters over and over again is boring. One of the more fun things to do in Genshin is test out all the different types of teams you can make. And I'm gonna give you a bunch of them, because I'm nice like that. While these may not be meta, they're pretty fun. Better yet, all these teams I'm about to go into are free-to-play friendly, meaning that these are teams compiled completely out of 4 stars, except the Traveler, because they're a 5-star. Why don't they have burst animations? Anyway, here are some 4-star plus Traveler teams for you to try out. Some of these were suggestions from my Discord server, so if you spot your suggestion, leave a bread emoji in the comments. Now, sit back, relax, follow my Instagram, and let's get started. This team will be focusing on Bloom, as well as freezing the enemies as well. Candice and Yao Yao are going to be responsible for creating blooms, while Kaya is going to help freeze enemies when using Candice, and Diana is also there for heals and also for shields. Freezing the enemy where the blooms are makes it the perfect team for ensuring that the enemies are indeed affected by every single particle that you create. So if you want to try and use Cryo and Dendro together in a team, make sure to stick in a Hydro in there, and suddenly you're gonna have a great time. There's no going wrong in using taser teams. I'm quite biased when I say this. Electrocharged is one of my favourites, if not all-time favourite elemental reaction in Genshin Impact. So using Sucrose to crowd everyone together, plus Beidou and Xingqiu's burst, and finally Hazo, a catalyst who can also utilise the speed of Anemo resonance, just makes for a really fun taser team. So we come to our first Hyper Bloom team of this list. This will only work if Kaveh is below C6, though I'm sure that if you're a free-to-play, you're probably not going to have C6 Kaveh, at least not for now. But yeah, Kaveh is the driver here. He is the main person you're going to want to use. Everybody else is just going to be there to enable those other reactions. So you're going to want to use Candice and Xingqiu's bursts and Shinobu's skill, and then just have Kaveh constantly do his thing with his Dendro, and suddenly you get the magic that is Hyper Bloom. So if you have all these characters, enjoy. This team is for all my Ningguang appreciators out there. This team basically uses both Geo-Resonance and Pyro-Resonance to just increase Ningguang's damage, and everyone on that team helps in one way or another. This team will be constantly applying Dendro, so whenever Xingqiu is ready to provide some blooms and Toma is ready to apply some Pyro after that, he will become the Bersian king that he was destined to be from the beginning. Use Yao Yao's skill for constant Dendro application, then use Traveler and Xingqiu's bursts, and then finally use whatever you need to trigger that Bersian reaction. This is a similar team to the team that we just discussed, except if you're finding it a bit difficult to control where your blooms are, or if they're not hitting anything, or if the reactions aren't working out how you want them to, Sucrose is there to crowd everybody in and get the job done. This team mainly utilises freeze. Chongyun is the main person here, and because his fighting style is very close up, things like Kaya's skill and Barbara's skill and Xingqiu's burst will help to ensure that whenever an enemy even gets close to Chongyun, he can just automatically freeze them, and then do whatever he pleases. Yanfei is the main person here, so using everybody else's bursts, she is able to apply an array of different elemental reactions to an opponent, so you can have plenty of fun using Yanfei for many reactions at once.
Ad break.
I want to take a break and talk about today's sponsors, Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co. Tokyo Treat is a monthly Japanese snack subscription box where you'll get up to 20 of the most latest, most exclusive, limited edition and seasonal flavors Japanese snacks that are only available in Japan for a limited time, like Sakura Pepsi, Japanese Kit Kats and many more. Sakura Co is also a monthly Japanese snack subscription box where you will receive 20 traditional and authentic artisan Japanese snack items, including Japanese teas and one special Japanese tableware with your box every month. Sakura also helps in partnering with local Japanese snack makers to continue to share Japanese culture and traditions that have been passed down from over 100 years. They want to share Japanese culture to the world through the medium of snacking. If you want to enjoy pop Japanese snacks, you can choose Tokyo Treats. But if you want traditional Japanese treats, you can enjoy Sakura instead. Tokyo Treat and Sakura's boxes come with a different theme each month, keeping things exciting and fresh. This month's Tokyo Treat theme is Osaka Snacksation. Get your taste buds ready to explore the flavors of Osaka's legendary street food. Enjoy snacks like the Kit Kat Chocolate Orange, Mike's Popcorn, Ume flavor, and Melon Soda. This month's Sakura theme is Mochi and Fruit Marvels. This month, they want to invite you to celebrate the artistry and flavor of both uniquely Japanese flavors. Enjoy flavors such as Momo Kibidango, this wonderful melon biscuit, and don't forget about the free dish that also comes in that box too. Check out the link in the description to get $5 off your first box when you use my code. Thank you Tokyo Treat and Sakura for sponsoring this video. This is another Hyper Bloom team, so by using everyone's burst, followed by using Sucrose's normal attacks, it makes for a very satisfying Hyper Bloom team. In this team, you can try out a bunch of different elemental reactions here. You can use Bennett and power up Yanfei's attacks, since she'll probably be the main DPS here. However, using Kaya's burst and also Razor's burst as well, he can also play around with Superconduct. So if you want a team where you want to be experimental with elemental reactions, give this one a try. This team, as much as I'm not doing Razor any justice right now, it does focus on Razor. He can play around with Freeze, Superconduct, and Yunjin is also there to buff him as well. So if you're looking for a nice Razor team that lets him play around with a bunch of elemental reactions, give this one a try. This is very similar to the Taser team that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, but instead of Taser, it's Vaporize, and Yanfei is the main person doing the damage. Toma is there for shields, but it's mainly Yanfei utilizing Sucrose's crowd control and Xingqiu's burst to do a ton of damage. Sayu is incredibly fun, so using Shinobu's skill, Xiangling and Kaya's bursts, she can wipe the floor with all the elemental reactions that this team has to offer. Not to mention that she can also heal, so by the time everyone has their bursts again, you're all still alive and you can have a fun time. This team highlights one of the reasons why Pyro is so fun to play with. You can not only use Vaporize here, but you can also melt them. And you can also melt frozen enemies. Like, how cool is that? This team is again similar to the Taser and the Vaporize team that we spoke about earlier, but this time we're focusing in on Rosaria and Superconduct, and also an element of Freeze, so by using Beto's burst and Barbara's skill, and then using whatever you need to do to activate those reactions with Rosaria, it makes Rosaria a little more fun to play. And finally, you can use this team to trigger any and all Dendro reactions under the sun. So if you absolutely love Dendro reactions, try this one out because you're going to see a whole bunch of numbers. And I know Dendro users love that. And yeah, those are the teams. Let me know down in the comments below what teams you might be trying out from this list, or even not from this list. If you have an interesting or fun 4-star only team, plus Traveler of course, do let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear some of your suggestions and maybe try some out on stream sometime. Speaking of streams, straight after this video, I will be streaming live on my Twitch channel, so if you want to say hi, say hi. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you when I catch you. Peace.